As you can see from this, the video title, this is a wrestling DVD review, and it's a fantastic event. I got it from emerchandise.co.uk, which is a great internet shop for different pro wrestling organisations. You get Ring of Honor DVDs, got TNA wrestling DVDs, along with TNA figures and T-shirts. You can get some WWE DVDs, and you can get some other merchandise as and when it comes up, like photos, signed photos, and signed stuff. It's a really good shop. In fact, you can actually, if anybody's heard about the UK tours, you can get UK tour DVDs of Pro Wrestling Noah and Dragon Gate. I've got the Dragon Gate UK tour DVDs. I haven't watched them yet, and I'll probably review the tour when I do get around to watching them. But I was actually looking through the list of DVDs, seeing if there was any on my tight budget a little bit just now, what that I could order, and I saw one that I just had to order. It's called International Showdown. Now this is a bit of an older event. As you can see there, the event took place on March the 19th 2005. I know, quite a few years ago now, several years ago. And you can see it's presented by the Wrestling Channel. The Wrestling Channel was a channel, of course, presenting professional wrestling. They used to be on the Sky viewing platform. I'm not sure whether it was on any other available on any other platform, but it shows, this DVD is sad in one case because it shows the potential of the Wrestling Channel endeavour. If it had been successful again, it's like just like Glasgow Rangers Football Club. I don't know what happened in the finances or that of that company, but it shows the potential, because Wrestling Channel, the background to this event is quite simple. The Wrestling Channel, in association with FWA, Frontier Wrestling Alliance, a pro wrestling organisation in England, its main promoter is Alex Shane, show stealer Alex Shane, or Ascension Alex Shane now, as he is now known. A fantastic mind for the business, not just in the ring, but working as a promoter. He is very well respected. They all got together, and with several companies that were actually featured on the Wrestling Channel, hosted this international showdown. As you see, it's March 19, 2005 at the Sky Dome in Coventry in England. It's a fantastic event, it really is. As you see there on the front cover, the top is CM Punk, middle is AJ Styles, and at the bottom, with the bald head and the arms out reaching, is Christopher Daniels, the Fallen Angel. This is a fantastic card, like I said, of actual different organisations featured on the Wrestling Channel. This is a full card. Cruiserweight Fatal 4-Way, Spud versus Chris Sabin versus P.T. Williams versus Johnny Storm. You also get a World of Sport rules match, which is old British style wrestling, kind of with professional wrestling, very technical wrestling, but with a boxing style round system. It's old two guys. It's actually a fantastic match. This is Steve Gray versus Mal Sanders. Both of them are in excellent shape, and both of them put on a fantastic show. You also have, from Ring of Honor, you have a Ring of Honor World Title Contenders match, CM Punk versus Samoa Joe. You have an international six-man tag team match featuring some of the Pro Wrestling Noah roster. You have Doug Williams teaming up with Scorpio, also known as Too Cold Scorpio, also known as Flash Funk. Their third member of the team is James Ty, a fantastic English wrestler. They are going up against Yoshinari Ogawa, Tiger Emperor, who is also known as Mushin Terry, also better now known as Kotaro Suzuki, yes, Blue Destiny, and the third member is the late great Misahura Misawa, and this is again an excellent match. You also have the last two matches. First of all, under Raven's rules, you have Raven versus the show stealer Alex Shane in a great match, and for the main event was for the TNA X Division Championship. You have the Fallen Angel Christopher Daniels versus AJ Styles. All of these matches are fantastic. I have to say, when I first heard about this event, I unfortunately couldn't get, but I was the money at that time wasn't working. But when I first heard about the World of Sport match, I thought that was a possible stinker of the joint, stinker out match between Steve Gray and Mal Saunders. I eat my words. I have seen this event before, as it was shown on the Wrestling Channel as part of one of their Super Show Sundays. Every Sunday they normally had Super Shows, normally matches containing a particular wrestler. They did show you this. It was a fantastic match, and watching it again just a short time ago reminded me that it was just a fantastic match. It really was. All of these matches are great matches. The Cruiserweight Fatal 4-Way to kick off is fantastic. You also have on this event a special edition of Apter's Alley. Wrestling's #1 journalist, Bill Apter, and he presents a Life Achievement Award to the one and only Mick Foley. Of course, Mick Foley, the hardcore icon. Now, you also get some great extras on these DVDs. Like I said, it's two disc edition. You see there, you get Samoa Joe, and you get Christopher Daniels on the DVDs. On disc 1, you get some great extras. You get International Showdown Dark Match, with a warm-up match. Jack Xavier, Aviv Mayan, and Ross Jordan versus Mark Sloan, Stevie Knight, and Styx. You also get a 20-minute Q&A session with Mick Foley, a 15-minute Q&A session with CM Punk, both hosted by the great Bill Apter. You get an exclusive backstage footage section, and the backstage footage is the wrestlers at the gorilla position, also just before they go through the curtain. You get footage from Mitsuharu Misawa, AJ Styles, a lot of the guys getting ready to step through the curtain to do their match, and actual footage of some of them coming back through the curtain as well, which was pretty unique. And obviously you've seen a lot of them hurting, a lot of them are exhausted, you can see them sweating. And you also get a great International Showdown music video. Now, I believe that International Showdown music video may be on YouTube. It's highlights of the event, showing also the crowd waiting outside, and it's a really good music video, great highlights package. On the second DVD, you also get a couple of extras. It's two matches. The two matches are actually, this is how tough they are. Christopher Daniels versus AJ Styles the very next night after the International Showdown, which is March the 20th, 2005. They were in IWW, Irish Whip Wrestling, which is actually the organisation that WWE's Drew McIntyre and Sheamus got their start in. And Christopher Daniels faces AJ Styles in an immediate rematch. And that's a great match as well. Irish Whip Wrestling is a fantastic organisation. Another one that was featured on the Wrestling Channel. And you also get, and this is fantastic that you get this on as a bonus on the second DVD, you get an FWE British Heavyweight Championship match. And this is just 1 week removed from International Showdown. It's a rematch, again under Raven's rules. Alex Shane versus Raven, and this was a part of the FWA's War on the Shore event in 2005. It really is a fantastic DVD. I said some of the footage also that is on the DVDs is amazing. You get to hear Bill Apter doing a couple of impressions, including the Cookie Monster from Sesame Street. He does that both in the Q&A session and in Apter's Alley section. On the event, you have Mick Foley telling the story of how his son Dewey couldn't get to sleep. He phoned Bill Apter 3 a.m. in the morning, and Bill Apter did his Cookie Monster impression for Dewey, telling him to go to sleep, and it was very good. He also does a couple other impressions. You also get, this is a really weird bit, I believe it's one of the bonus footage sections, you get Bill Apter putting the figure 4 leg lock on Johnny Storm. It's fantastic to see, and it's also the Country Sky Dome's a bit kind of warehouse area. You can tell it is, I believe it's a skating rink area as well, but you can see Bill Apter having a figure 4 leg lock on the Wonder Kid Johnny Storm in a backstage, but it is quite funny to see that. It really is. It's a great DVD. The event really is worth buying. I don't believe any merchandise actually has a copyright in this time. This is quite, like I said, this is quite a rare DVD, as the Wrestling Channel went out of business. I don't know actually who owns any footage of this now. I really genuinely don't. Like I said, I may have just nipped in and got about the only copy of merchandise.co.uk has, as I've checked, just because I said check before I recorded this video, and they don't have any more. There's not for sale just now. But if you get an opportunity as a UK wrestling fan, pick it up. It's worth it just to have the late great Mitsuhiro Misawa in a match in the UK. It is worth it to have before he became the absolute superstar he is. To see the like of CM Punk, he was already him, Samoa Joe, AJ Styles, Christopher Dunn was all building the reputation, already building the reputation that they have. But to see CM Punk in those days, just before he exploded onto the international, worldwide scene with WWE, is worth buying it. And again, all the matches are fantastic matches. Again, the World of Sport match is a very British wrestling style, old British wrestling style match. A lot of great moves and counter moves, and a lot of fantastic agility and athletic ability by both Mark Sanders and Steve Gray. It's a great match, and of course, the main event of AJ Styles vs Christopher Daniels is what you could expect from an AJ Styles Christopher Daniels match. Absolutely fantastic. I would thoroughly recommend this. That's International Showdown. If you get an opportunity, if you find it in a car boot sale, if you find it again on any merchandise, if they ever get a copy, because like I said, this is quite a rare DVD. Not only was this about 8 years ago now, I said the Wrestling Channel went out of business. If you get an opportunity to pick up a copy of International Showdown, if you're a wrestling fan, I would advise you to buy it. It cost me £24 because I got it from reputable merchandise UK. And again, check them out. They've got a wide range of ROH, TNA, WWE, Pro Wrestling Noah and Dragon Gate, and I believe a couple other companies' DVDs. This cost me £24, but it's worth every single penny. It is such a fantastic event, a one-off, never to be repeated event. I'm so glad I got it. I've been looking for this for the last couple of years, and other merchant DVD retailers are available, of course, but this is such a fantastic find. International Showdown, I cannot recommend it highly enough. Like I said, one-off event, never to be repeated. So if you get a chance, pick it up. It is a fantastic event with some fantastic talent.